Miss, very good. I'd like you to stand here, facing each other, standing up. Facing each other, please.
Oh.
All the way at the very back of the board, please. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to judge their eye level, kind of like what we did down below. Right now, pretty close to the same eye to eye, right? Fairly close to the same height. Let's see what happens when they trade places. Well, no, not quite so much the same height, are they? Look at that. She's looking down here on his chest. You're looking well over the top of her head. Let's give them a big hand. Thank you. All right. So part of what you just saw there is another optical illusion. Because you see, when I'm standing right here, my head is about even with this roof line. But because the roof line and the board are different angles, when I get down here, now you'll see my head is well below that roof line. So based on what you've seen so far, which end of this board do you think might be lower? Most people think this end would be lower. Makes sense, but it's not actually. This end is a little bit lower. And I can show you two different ways. One with my level. Put it right here, and you'll see the bubble is on that side of the level, saying this is the high end. If I set my pool ball down, you'll see it'll roll in this direction, telling us this is the low end of the board and this is the high end. Okay? So let's keep that in mind. Now my next demonstration is going to be to try to take this roof line perspective out of the picture. And for this demonstration, I'm going to try to get 5 people up here of varying heights. The first person around 6 feet tall. Is there someone here 6 feet or a little taller? Yeah, thank you. I'd like you to stand right here, facing out. How tall are you, sir?
6'1".
6'1". Okay, so now I'm hoping to find somebody at 5'10". Is there someone here 5'10"? 5'11"? 5'11", thank you very much. Right next to him, shoulder to shoulder. Very good. And now 5'9" or 5'8". Very good. And then 5'7", 5'6". Very good. Right next to him. And then 5'5" or 5'4". Very good. Wonderful. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do is spread out just a little bit. Sir, you start at the very end and then just kind of get equal distance between you. Very good. All right, so what I'd like you guys to do is look out at your friends and family. Don't turn your heads. Keep your eyes facing in this direction. But answer me this question. Can you see the roof line behind you?
No.
No, of course not. It would be very mysterious if you could. All right, so what I'd like you to do is judge where your eye level is compared to the person next to you. Just look at the person next to you and get a feel for where your eye level is compared to that person. Audience, I'd like you to make note of the angle of the tops of their heads. Now that's supposed to be a straight line. It didn't work out that way. Somebody isn't sure about how tall they are, I think. But anyway, let's just remember that angle, okay? It's going to change. All right, sir, you at that end, I'd like you to come down here. Sir, I'd like you to go down to that end. Now you in the middle, you're going to stay right where you are, but you other two are going to switch places. Very good. And now judge where your eye level is compared to the person next to you. Audience, see how the angle of their heads has changed. Now you see what's... Oh, that's what usually happens, yeah, when people get their heights right. Yeah, it all looks like a straight line. But the most important thing, or the most interesting thing to me anyway, is that the shortest person has come to the low end of the board, yet appears to be as tall as the tallest person who went to the high end of the board. Interesting, huh? All right, so one more demonstration with the 5 of you. I'd like you to take the palm of your right hand and place it on your stomach. Then bend at the waist, lean forward, come back up, and let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you guys very much. Well done. All right, so one more demonstration, and for this demonstration, I'd like to ask this young lady right here. Can I get you to come up here? Thank you. I'd like you to stand right here at the end of the board and face the fence. And what I want you to do is look straight and level across at the fence. Now, you're looking at some area here on the fence, right? I'm going to use this as a marking device. I'm going to start to raise it, and you're going to say stop when I reach the point that you're looking at, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to stop right...
Yeah.
I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, I think she's looking up just a little bit. I'm going to drop it down a little bit, actually. From where I'm standing, I think that's about eye level. Okay? Now I'd like you to walk to the high end of the board. Now remember, she's going from the low end. Come on up. She's walking uphill, but look what's happening. She's getting shorter and shorter. Where's your eye level now? Yeah, look at that. About a foot of height change we just saw there. Let's give her a big hand. Thank you. All right, guys. The last thing I'm going to talk about here are the eucalyptus trees. Now, they're known for growing very straight normally, but look at these two right here with the big bends in them. That's very unusual. And if you look over here where I'm pointing through the trees, you'll see one growing in a corkscrew shape right here. We have yet to find an arborist that can tell us why these trees are doing these very strange things here. But we did learn something from the arborist, or at least I did. I didn't realize that there are both male and female trees. And the arborist told us that almost every single tree here inside the mystery spot is a female tree. And so what that means right now is that we are currently surrounded by trees. Trees, yes, it's a very bad joke, I apologize. But I do have to level with you guys. That's not the last of my bad jokes. So
was that a joke?
Please be lenient with me, okay? All right, so we're going to go out the gate and down to the T-block demonstration. You'll recognize it when you see it. I'll meet you there.